team. Cowboys. And who I'm rolling with.
Welcome to another episode of Classic Cowboys Talk. I am Sean Farrell. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. Jesus Christ died and he rose again. Just going to get into it, okay? I know y'all are probably wondering why I have this mask on. This is the mask that I wore at our watch parties over the years, okay? This is the mask I wore at our watch parties over the years, and somebody asked me, where did you get that Dallas Cowboy Optimum Prime mask? Well, I got the mask at a store, okay, and I just sort of decorated with Cowboys paraphernalia, okay, and so yeah, so I'm probably going to take it off in a few minutes because I probably won't be able to breathe though, right? Right? Anyway, but yeah, I saw the draft and I had a feeling that we were going to take Sonny Styles, okay, but the Commanders took him, and that made it the perfect scenario to take Caleb Downs, okay? And I saw Cowboy fans were very, very happy, including myself, okay? Even more so happy that the Giants didn't get him, the Commanders didn't hit him, right? Okay, and so we took Downs. We got another defensive end, Lawrence, Malachi Lawrence, I believe is his name. Yeah, Malachi Lawrence. I believe we picked up an offensive tackle. We did get another cornerback. Yeah, we went nearly all defense, okay? Yeah, we went nearly all defense with a couple of edge rushers, cornerbacks. I believe we took a linebacker too. We did take a wide receiver. We did take a offensive lineman, okay? Yeah, so thought it was a pretty good draft. We're back on track on defense. George Pickens has signed his franchise tag, okay? People are trying to stir up drama. People are trying to create conflict where there is none. George Pickens said he would sign his franchise tag. That's literally what he said, what he would do figuratively and literally. I guess more literally, okay? George Pickens said he was going to sign his franchise tag. That's what he did. And now people out there are trying to create conflict where there is none, okay? Saying stuff like he unfollowed the Cowboys or whatnot. That means absolutely nothing. That means absolutely nothing, okay? George Pickens unfollowing the Cowboys on social media, that means absolutely nothing. Don't mean nothing, okay? So I believe they will come to a long-term deal. I believe Pickens will be in Dallas for the long term. A deal will get done between those two, but just not right now. Okay? Just not right now. So a deal will get done, just not right now, okay? And knowing the temperament of this fan base, there are a lot of Cowboy fans out there who will not be patient, okay? You just don't know how to be patient, okay? A deal is going to get done, just not right now. But some of y'all don't know how to remain patient, okay? So can't help y'all, okay? All right. So, yeah, having a little bit of trouble breathing already. So, I saw this over on social media. Okay, um, Cowboy fans, we were having a debate about the Dallas Cowboys Mount Rushmore. Okay, um, we were having that debate on Cowboys Mount Rushmore. And the initial photo that I saw on the Cowboys Mount Rushmore was Aikman, Irvin, Smith, and Staubach. And I looked at that Mount Rushmore and I said, where is Bob Lilly? Where is Bob Lilly? Okay? You're not going to put Bob Lilly on the Cowboys Mount Rushmore? Okay? Now, if we're talking players, now, if we're strictly talking players, well, if we're talking players and coaches, I will put Tom Landry on that Mount Rushmore too. Okay. If we're talking players and coaches, I will put Tom Landry on that Mount Rushmore too. Okay. But probably seeing this more geared towards the players more than the coaches. Okay. Um, this is going to be tough. Who here are the four that are on my Mount Rushmore. Okay. It's going to be tough. Because so many great players, so many Hall of Famers. Okay. This is going to be tough. Bob Lilly, Roger Staubach, Aikman, and boy, this is tough. This is going to be tough. I'm going to have to give a slight edge to Michael Irvin with Emmitt Smith just barely missing the cut. Yeah. Yeah, with Emmitt Smith just barely missing the cut. Yeah. Told you it was tough. Told you it's tough. So many great players, so many Hall of Famers. Yeah. But I got Bob Lilly, Roger Staubach, Aikman, and Michael Irvin with Emmitt Smith just barely missed the cut. Okay. With Emmitt Smith just barely missed the cut. And there is a debate going on right now on social media about the Cowboys Mount Rushmore. Okay. If we were doing one in terms of players and coaches, okay, I would still have Bob Lilly, Roger Staubach, Tom Landry, and probably Jimmy Johnson. Yeah. If we were doing one where it was players and coaches, Staubach, Landry, Jimmy Johnson, and Troy Aikman would be Mount Rushmore. Okay. So, who is on your Cowboys Mount Rushmore? Okay. And I know y'all are probably going to have the same debate with yourselves. Okay. So many Hall of Famers, so many great players, so many tough choices. Right? But yeah, in terms of players, if it was strictly players, again, Bob Lilly, Staubach, Aikman, Michael Irvin, with Emmitt Smith just barely missed the cut. Some of y'all are probably going to disagree with me. That's fine. It makes for a healthy debate, right? It makes for a healthy debate. And then if we were doing one in terms of players and coaches, Tom Landry, Staubach, Lilly, Jimmy Johnson. Okay. So, who is on your Dallas Cowboys Mount Rushmore? Who's on your Cowboys Mount Rushmore? Okay. Again, so many great players, So many Hall of Famers, so many tough choices. Okay. I know Jason wouldn't. I know a few people probably gonna leave Jason Witten off. A few people probably gonna leave Jay Novacek off. It may seem silly that I left Emmitt Smith off, but I told y'all, hey, it's tough. Okay. But yeah, there's just a debate going on about the Cowboys Mount Rushmore right now. That Bob Lilly, why isn't Bob Lilly on the Cowboys Mount Rushmore? Okay. Again, when I saw the photo of the Cowboys Mount Rushmore, it had Aikman, Irvin, Staubach, and Smith. Okay, Aikman, Irvin, Staubach, Smith. And fans were like, where is Bob Lilly, Mr. Cowboy? Okay. And I remember they were doing a NFL Network was doing a top 10 Cowboys of all time. Okay. And Bob Lilly came in at number 2. Okay. Bob Lilly came in at number 2. And the Cowboys and former Cowboy players and coaches were like, what? He's Mr. Cowboy. How can Bob Lilly be number 2? He's Mr. Cowboy. The first original draft pick. Okay. First grade player we ever had. How can he be number 2? Who the hell is number 1? And then when they revealed who number 1 was, all the former Cowboy players and coaches went like, go figure. Tom Landry, right? Tom Landry was ranked the number 1 Cowboy of all time, right? Makes sense, right? So yeah. So yeah, it makes perfect sense that yeah, I can see why they put Bob Lilly at 2, because out of everybody in the Cowboys organization, in terms of coaches, Tom Landry was clearly there the longest. Okay, Tom Landry was clearly there the longest, right? And I would say the only other coach I can think of who pulled off double-digit coaching seasons for us was Jason Garrett. Yeah. Only other player I knew who pulled off double-digit coaching seasons was Jason Garrett. Okay, so yeah. But yeah. Who is on your Dallas Cowboys Mount Rushmore? This is going to be a debate. A tough debate, but again, so many Hall of Famers, so many great players. Only 4 can be on your Mount Rushmore. All right, that's it, and that's all for Classic Cowboys Talk. I am out of here. May God bless you all. Peace.
Who?
Cowboys.
What's my blue and gray team?
Cowboys.
And who I'm rolling with, huh?
My Cowboys.
Steelers better get it right. Giants better get it right. Who?
Cowboys.
What's my blue and gray team?
Cowboys.
And who I'm rolling with, huh?
My Cowboys.
Eagles better get it right. Skins better get it right.